Hey everyone, I am TH Pine and welcome to Gremlins Inc. What is Gremlins Inc, you ask? I like to call it a Gremlins-Do-Bad-Things-To-Eachother board game. It's available in Steam Early Access right now and it's planned to fully release in half a year or so, and this is what it looks like. So it's a board game. You have a game board and you play. Each player plays a character who is a token on the board. I'm playing against two AI opponents right now. You can play multiplayer as well though. And the board consists of multiple tiles, and those tiles have special functionalities, and they're special tiles, those locations, which have even more special abilities, basically. And the goal of the game is to get victory points, which are the points in those cogs here. And in this game, and there are different win conditions, like you can choose them at the beginning of the game. And in this game mode, I have chosen the goal is to get 20 victory points. So the first one to achieve 20 victory points wins the game. You gain victory points by doing multiple things, mostly playing cards and stuff like that. We're going into you will see that later. So the game board looks a little confusing. It's not that bad though. So let me walk you through. There's this. You can only follow the arrows. You cannot go against the arrows. So you have to follow the roads more or less. There's this one big main circle around here which brings you to every location. There are shortcuts in between with arrows, with bi-directional arrows, but you have to go over those bad tiles, which have bad effects for you when you walk over them or stop on them. And then there are those like little thingies where you get to the locations, like those, and a special big one for the special location and stuff like that. And that's basically it. So you usually go around the main circle and go to the locations and then go to the next one and stuff like that. So that's the usual pattern. Sometimes you take a shortcut, which I'm planning to do on my first turn actually. So let's talk about how do you move. So you have 6 cards on the right, and cards are used for moving and for the action. Or for the action. You first move and then you can play an action based on the tile you ended up. So the cards have a number in the upper left, and that's how much you can move when you use them. So for example, we can use this card, which has a move allowance of 5, movement allowance of 5. So we press the card, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go here. Or what you can do as well, you can first click here and then select the card, and then the card will be used. You get a new one instantly, and you go over all those tiles and get the effects. So I could not play a special card on this tile. So it instantly ended my turn. So what happened? This tile doesn't do anything. This tile, if you just move over. This tile, however, if you move over, has an effect. Which, like all the tiles that have a small symbol down here actually have an effect when you move over them. The other tiles only have an effect if you end up on them. So this is the bribe field. If you move over it, you have to pay your bribe. The bribe is the amount of money that is listed here. That can increase or decrease as well. And if you stop there, you will pay double, I think. If you stop on this, yeah, you pay double, right? And then I ended up on this tile, which is income, which is the opposite. We gain the income, and if you if you stop on it, so you end your turn there, you get double income. So I got 60 and lost 20 here, so we made 40 bucks plus you start with 200. So I could not play a card here because in order to play a card, the card symbol in the lower left has to match the tile you end up. We don't have a card that ends. I don't think there are cards that that can be played on the income field slot, but tile. God damn it! I'm confusing those words. Like if I say field or slot or tile, I always mean tile. It's always the same. Just keep that in mind. So we want to go here because I want to play this card. So in order to go there, usually you can only move the exact amount of points the card gives you. However, if you're moving to a location, you can always stop there. So I can select this, and I could just use this card to get there, 2 movement points, and I will end up there. I can use this card as well though, and it will just discard the last 2 movement points. That only works for locations though. I cannot stop here without having a card that has only 1 movement point. Do I want to discard this card though? Probably, actually. Yeah, I think I do. So we want to go here. We're using this card. So what happens though on this tile? Because that has this little symbol, we get a misfortune. Misfortunes are bad things that happens. Like it's a separate deck of cards, and one of them is drawn randomly, and they have bad effects. So this effect, all players lose money equal to 10 times their that's the malice, I think it's called. So how evil you are, basically. I don't think anyone had malice yet, so nothing happens. Usually they have bad things for you, but sometimes they have bad things for everyone, or both sometimes as well. So this one was not too bad for me, so I got lucky there. And now we're in the Inferno. So the Inferno has a special effect as well, but before we use that, we can play a card, because we have a matching card. So we can play the card. Some cards have costs in the lower, in the upper right, like this one. This one doesn't, so it doesn't have, we don't have to pay anything, we can just play it. What happens when we play the card? Those symbols will do something. We get 1 malice, we lose 5 votes. We don't care for losing 5 votes because we don't have votes yet. You need votes to become the governor. We gain 1 malice. That's okay, I can deal with that. And there's a special effect which is up here. Become the governor, bypassing the usual election procedure. So we'll talk about election and governor in a moment. But so this card lets us skip the, like, usually, well, let's talk about it now, actually. So there's an election in 19 turns coming, and the player with the highest votes becomes the new governor, basically. And being the governor has multiple good effects for you, or benefits. So this card lets you just become the governor, so let's do that. Da-da-da. We gain 1 malice, and we become the governor. We lose 5 votes, but we don't have votes, so we don't care. So now this is the special effect of the Inferno. We can, if we want to, discard all cards and gain 100 gold and 1 malice. I actually want to keep this card, but getting 100 gold is pretty good. I think we're gonna do that. I'm probably gonna draw other good cards. Well, hopefully. So what is being the governor helping us? So first, you can ignore the bribe fields. So you will not pay bribes. You see the little symbol disappeared, so we don't get bribes anymore. And we can ignore the cop field as well. Those are the police fields. They're only dangerous if you stop on them. Like moving over them is not dangerous, but now we can stop on them without risking anything. Usually if you stop on a police field, you have either to pay your bribe, or you roll a dice, and if you roll a 1, you get arrested, which means you end up in jail, which is a completely different mechanic again. Maybe we talk about that later. So we're protected now because we're the governor. Oh, and additionally, we can use... we can take all the bribes other people paid. They show up here for 1 malice. So I can take 1 malice and gain 20 gold. Do I want to do that? Probably not. I don't want to end up with too much malice, actually. Malice has some nasty effects from time to time. So let's try to not do that. Do we have a... No, we don't have a card to help with that misfortune, so we're just gonna take it, I guess. We could try end up on the police field. What is this doing? Investigation. Look at the card of any important. Discard 1 of the cards. That could be useful, potentially, to move somewhere. Set up. A player of your choice goes to the jail. No, we don't need that. But this one would not be terrible. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So in order to go there, yeah, we discard this one and we use that one. We get another malice. Oh no! That's mean. That's just nasty. So election begins and we lose 1 vote. So the election, which would have been in 90 turns, is now. And I just became governor, and now I'm probably gonna lose it again. So we all have 0 votes. However, there's a mechanic that the player with the lowest malice will get 3 votes for free. If multiple people have the same amount of malice and it's the smallest, then they all get 3 votes. So I have 2 malice, this guy has 0, so he got 3 votes, so he won the election. And yeah, winning the election gives you a victory point as well. But just sneaking the governor in like I did does not give a victory point. So he gets a victory point and he's the governor now, and I'm very unhappy about that. And I think now all the votes get halved, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. When elections are over, every player loses half of their votes. So he will lose too, but that sucks. That's really, really, really annoying. I was so happy to be the governor. Anyway, so we got a new card, which is able to be played here as well. Inspection. Choose any player, then choose a spot or location of every card that is played in this kind of spot. Or location, the player either pays you 50 gold or discards the card. The police may ignore you. That card is pretty good later in the game, but since there are not too many cards have been played yet, it's not too good. I could play it on the Inferno on the player, and he has to give me 50, which is good, but it would be better if he has to give me 100 or something, especially because I have to pay 20 for it as well. I think we just use investigation on the governor, see what he has. Where do we want to go anyway? Wait, let's check that really quick. Let's take a look. So we have this one. I cannot check the effects now. That's a little annoying. Do we have anything really good? Votes are not that important right now because election is just over. Magic trinkets, not bad. Custom order. I'm not sure what it does. I should have checked before I activate that card. A little annoying that I cannot use the tooltips now, so I can't see what those cards do. Anyway, where could we go with his cards? So we could end up here. So the next one would be that. Interesting find is not that great. I don't like it though. I know what it does. Like, I think you can choose from multiple cards, a special one, instead of drawing a random card. We can go there, which would allow us to go to the Inferno or something. Casino. We don't have any of those. Can go there, which would allow us to go there. That might be a good idea. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So we choose this card. We end up in the bank, I think. Oh, we actually use the effect of the card of the bank. Okay. I might invest 50 to increase my income. That's usually a good idea early in the game. So let's do that. So we increase our income. Oh yeah, you see my bribe is at 22. The base bribe is 20, and it's like every point of malice will add to your bribe as well, and other effects will increase and decrease the bribe as well, like cards, like something like this. The bank gets not just increase my income. Other thing can increase your bribe or decrease it. So I want to go there. What does custom order do? Rather than drawing one new card, draw 10, choose from. That's actually not that great. God damn it. We can try to get this one though, which is okay-ish. Not that useful right now because election just is over. It's just over. But I guess we're going for it anyway. We can stop on this tile though to get the inspection done, which might be a cool idea to get some money. Yeah, let's do that. So we go there. What is this doing? If you use this card to move, you get an extra turn. Oh wow, yeah, that's really good. Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we use this card to get here. 1, 2, 3. Now we play this card, the inspection. Choose this player and choose. I'm not sure if they use cards on anything more than once. So let's just choose the Inferno because actually let's choose the bank. No wait, did one of them use a card there? I don't know. Let's just use the Inferno, which gives us 50 gold. Wait. Oh yeah, we can take a look at his cards if we want to. Yeah, there are those special cards, like those gray and red cards, like they're cheat cards or something. I think cheat cards and evil cards or something. And if you can take a look at an opponent's hand and you see one of those cards, those get discarded instantly. And I think they end up in jail as well. Yeah, so he gets in jail for having that card. So too bad for him. So that was actually pretty good. We did not get 50. Did we got 50 gold? Not sure. I don't think we did. Wait, why not? Oh, the player either pays you 50 gold or discards the card. Never mind. Wait, which card? Wait, I'm not quite sure. Wait, let's read that again. Choose any player, then choose a spot or location. For every card that is played in this kind of spot or location, the player either pays you 50 gold or discards the card. Which card? Oh, I think it means for every card in his hand. Oh, okay, so I completely misunderstood this card. I think this is, yeah, they have to improve that text. So this means for every card in his hand that can be played on that location. And he had one card that was played in the Inferno, so he discarded that, and he did not give me 50, but since he had like one of those dangerous, like those illegal cards, he had to go to the jail anyway. So it was still okay. I would have preferred to get money, but we're gonna live with that. We get an extra turn though because we used that other card for moving, so we can go to the office now, which is probably a good idea. So which card do we use to get to the office? Probably one of those because we cannot use them soon because we just passed the office. Then get income. You can play another office card. Oh wow, maybe we don't. Maybe we use another card then. This one probably because I don't like it very much. Let's see, you pick from 10 cards which were recently discarded, which is not that great in my opinion. Let's just get rid of that. Move over there, play this one, and play the other one as well. Ha, that's cool. So now we can choose a card we want to have from this card at once. Slender. Moonlight Job is not bad. We were just in the office though. That's not gonna work out. We can take this one. It's pretty expensive. We don't have the money to pay for it, so it's probably not worth it. Auction is okay-ish. Auction is actually pretty good. We might want to take that. Let's take the auction. Or Operation Cleanup. No, let's take the auction. So, now we can sell a vote for 100G. We don't have a vote though, so we cannot do that. That was a pretty good turn, I would say. So, okay, let's see what the opponents do. He's in jail. The jail has his completely own, his own complete set of mechanics and stuff, and own events and stuff. It's really ridiculous. It's a little weird actually. Like, that's one of the issues I have with the game. Like, it's not really an issue, but it's kind of crowded in mechanics. Let's do our turn first though. Where do we want to go? Do we want to do this? Yeah, probably. So we want to go there, really. Cannot get that far. Oh, we can use one of the others. This one, for example, would end up here. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do this. So we use the damage and legal costs to move to that gamble field. And do we want to gamble? Yeah, I think we want to gamble. 4, that's 50 gold. Great, cool. So the game has a lot of mechanics, and it's almost... Oh, we get attacked. That's one of the other mechanics, a conflict. So if 2 players move on the same spot, not location, only true for spots, you will get in a conflict. Basically, both players bet money, and the one who bets more will have to pay the money, and the loser gets to jail. The loser goes to jail. God damn it! It's early in the morning. I'm not good at speaking yet. So, we could just outbid him for sure, but that's quite expensive. Like, we could do 231. We certainly win that, but that's quite expensive. I'm not sure if we want to do that. It's a lot of money. Actually, let's screw that. Let's go cheap, and we either get away with it, or I can show you the jail mechanics. Okay, we go to jail. That means we keep our money though. And I can show you the jail mechanics. So, different mechanic, the jail. You have been arrested. Roll the dice to see how many runs you must serve. Okay, let's see. We got 3 turns. Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, what I wanted to say is there are a lot of mechanics like jail, conflicts, elections, melees, gold, income, bribes, all those cards, all those different special occasions. There's a lot, and there are chaos cards and misfortunes and the police fields and stuff like that and gamble fields. It's a lot of mechanics, and it feels a little crowded. Like, it doesn't make the game bad, but sometimes I would prefer to have a little less mechanics, but more the game being more focused on those. Especially because like it happens sometimes that you play a whole match and you never get in a conflict, or you never end up in jail. And that's a little weird because the jail is so fleshed out actually, and we're gonna show you now. So first we start by choosing how we will behave today. We can behave bad, good, or neutral. And if you behave bad, you have a higher chance of gaining resources, I think, and increasing your jail experience. And if you behave good, you have a higher chance of like getting out quicker. Let's go bad, because I think early in the game it's probably good to increase your jail experience, especially if you end up in jail more often. So every day in the jail you gain jail experience, and that will increase the level will determine the amount of the kind of events you get. So you get one event, you can choose to take it or skip it, but if you skip it, you have to take the next one you get. So we either can take this or can gamble on the next one. We gain income and we gain 1 turn in jail. I think I take that. That's fine, because that means we can level up our jail level even more. I was in jail once, so this is actually kind of interesting to me as well, because I did not experience too much of that yet. So let's behave badly again. So as you can see here, this is filling up. Dig through the trash, same rule as in the dump. The dump is one of the locations, I think this one, I'm not quite sure. I think it can give you small amounts of money. That's actually pretty good, let's do that. 30 gold, yeah, why not? I'm losing time here, obviously. My opponents are doing stuff. I'm bad prisoner. Discard 1 card and draw again. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Let's actually... Yeah, let's do that, why not? What do we discard? We're not gonna end up there anyway, and we have 2 auctions anyway, so let's discard that. And I think now is our last day in jail. Do we have one more or not? I'm not sure. It says 1 more day, but that might just be from last turn. Yeah, okay, we have 1 more. Plus 1 malice and plus 2. What's that? Actually, not sure what that symbol means. Oh, plus 2 is jail level. Yeah, sure, take that. So next time we go to jail, we get like better events, if I understood it correctly, at least, because we're now leveled up. So that might end up being good for us. Gonna see. So let's move. Let's move. We can go there and use the lesser evil. Oh, we can't. We can go there, right? Yeah. Which might not be a bad idea, because if we move over this, we got a misfortune. I don't want to get a misfortune. And if we use the lesser evil, we can at least choose which one we get. So let's actually step on this and use this card for moving, I guess. Oh, so many we can choose from. Okay. No, don't want to do that. That's okay. Let's see if we find something better. Pay a fine. Nope. Show your cards to a player of your choice. They will choose one to exchange with any of their own. -1 malice. That's not bad. Kind of like that. Skip a turn. Nope. Go to jail. I just want to go to. Let's go to jail. I want to see. That's not a good good choice, obviously, but I want to see more jail events, especially now that I leveled up. So that's just out of curiosity, not because I want to win. So that was a worse roll. We're in there for 4 days and we got an extra malice, but that means we can experience more jail stuff. And I think we're gonna continue behaving badly because that will increase our jail experience even more. So now we get peasant cards, I think. I'm not sure if the cards are determined by the level or if it does something else, but I think there are. 1 gold, 1 malice. All inmates of lower rank than you pay you 50 gold. Ha! Nobody else is in here though, but it does still 100 gold. I take that. I totally take that. So yeah, those are different cards. This card doesn't make sense if you're a novice. So, because then there cannot be people with lower rank. You're free, have another turn. Nope, 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 not gonna do that. Not the same card as before, okay. Another 100 gold. We're making a good amount of money here, which is very good actually. Like it's not a bad time staying in jail here right now, because we leveled up and get income. Wow, plus 1 turn in jail, okay. We take that. I'm quite happy being in jail right now. It's not that bad. Just got 1 card and draw again. That's pretty boring. Let's take something else. Plus 1 jail level. -1 turn in jail. Pay a fine. Okay. Don't want to pay a fine, but I don't have a choice now. So we had to pay our fine once, or a bribe. Well, we're free now because we lost a turn in jail. But we increased our jail level even more. Inflation. There are whispers that an intrigue of the great bank made money lose its value. They say that the banker is to blame. Every player's money is halved. Oh, fuck game! God damn it, screwing me over quite a bit. Did you start with the governor thingy and now I lose all the money I just made in prison? Screw that! God damn it. That's annoying. Okay, where do we go now? We could go there again. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Can we get there? We can't get there, right? No, we don't have a card that allows us to go there. We could get there with this one, but actually, yeah, we cannot pay for that anyway. Do we want to go to Inferno? No, we don't have. Yeah, let's do that. So we go there with that card. Get a misfortune, -20 gold, -1 malice. Well, that's pretty good value. And we play the inspection on the banker, and I don't know, we just use that one, I guess. Let's have a look. So he has to pay for that card, so we get 50 gold. Or he could have discarded as well, I guess, but he did not. So we got more money. That's good. And there we go. So I think there's like again a conflict. Okay, we're doing the same thing again. We're trying to get away cheap. If they don't let us, we're in prison again. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay being in prison. Oh, we're only 2 days in prison. I will behave badly. Bribe the guards. +1 jail experience. -1 turn in jail. Pay a fine. I want to take the experience, but I don't want to leave jail early. So no. Get income +1 turn in jail. Perfect. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. That's good. This guy has 50 income. Holy shite. That's pretty good. So we are thug now. Great. We got +2 jail experience. Wow. Oh yeah. I remember. Leveling up in jail also allows you to skip more than one card. So now we can skip 2 if we want to. I don't think it's worth to level up even more, probably. Maybe. Let's gonna try. I'm not playing for the win here anyway, so let's try. So we take more jail experience, sure. More bad stuff, please. More jail experience. But we leave jail early, and we have to pay a fine. No, let's not do that. Discover one country. No, boring. Perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna stay in jail forever and make lots of monies. This election soon, but I don't see me getting votes. So, not gonna try that. Dig through the trash. No, boring. Yes. Yes, that's a lot of money. Let's take that. I'm not getting any Wikipedia points or anything, but I'm having fun, so that's all that counts right now. The AI is actually not that good in this game. Everyone pays their bribes. Oh, fuck that. The AI is not that good, but they're planning on improving it. Oh, I'm free. I got some interesting cards here. Deal with the devil. Oh, yeah, this one is... Oh, we can win the election if we get that. Can we get that in? Can we get that in? We have 3 turns till election. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be able to get there. So what cards for moving it? We have 3. 1, 2, 3. We end up there. That's bad. We don't really have a choice, though. Except for just moving 1, but then we might miss the election, so we're not gonna do that. So yeah, I'm taking the misfortune. That's not good. If we end up there, we have like an opponent chooses from 2 misfortunes for us, so we get the worst basically, which is annoying, obviously. But oh, we can use this one for moving and get there. That's probably better. We pay 20 to get an extra move, and we get there. That's good. Pay 50 to an opponent of your choice. We lose a medals though, which is good. So let's give it to the one who has more money anyway, I guess. And is behind in points though. We end up on a police tile. We can pay the fine or roll the dice. I think we roll the dice. Worst case scenario is we end up in jail. So. Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. I'm an idiot. I'm a dummy. God damn it. Well, it might allow us to get into the inferno and get the thing in. So if 3 more turns, no, 2 more turns, 3 more turns, 2 more turns. It should be enough to get there though. So can we get there this turn? No. So yeah, we use this one to get there. Oh wait, what is this? Jesus, my God. Oh, interesting. So yeah, we use this one to get here. Do we want to buy insurance? No, we don't. So we don't roll a 1. There we go. And then we use this one to get there. And then use the deal with the devil. And win the election out of nowhere. That's gonna be great. There we go, 20 gold, more gold for income and stuff. Pay the bribe. Great. And then we play this, which gives us a lot of malice, but it gives us 15 votes. And just got all cards to get more gold and malice. Sure. I mean, having 10 malice is kind of annoying, but it could be worse. Now we win the election, hopefully. What's that? Okay, I get moved to a random location. Let's see where we end up. 4. That's not the jail. Why is it not the jail? God damn it. So let's wait for the election and talk a little bit about early access and stuff and in general how the game is. So yeah, I won the election, which gives me a victory point and makes me the governor, which is great. And I still have the most votes, like by far, which is pretty good. And now I don't have to worry about my fine being high because I don't have to pay it anymore. So that's great. So I kind of like the game. It's a good board game, I think. It's nothing, like, it's not super brilliant, I say. The mechanics are a little crowded and a little too many small mechanics, in my opinion, instead of having a few strong, like a fewer amount of mechanics which are more fleshed out, though. But overall, it's still a good game, I think. It's a pretty randomized. Oh, I forgot to talk about one mechanic. There are chaos cards. 6 chaos cards, you can always use them as well. Not for moving, but for everything else. They're usually really expensive and give you a lot of malus, but they're really strong, like giving 13 victory points or 20 victory points. You need 2,000 gold for it there. So those are game winners, basically. You can turn them off, though, at the beginning of this game. I will show you the options for starting a new game later. I don't think we will finish this match. This takes way too long for some reason. Usually matches don't take that long. Like they're aiming for like 30 to 40 minute experience in a 2-player game. Well, so I guess we're still in time. No, well, the video is half an hour already and we have 2 points. Like 3 points overall, we need 20. So we're not gonna finish this, but I think we will play maybe a few more turns. Actually, no, let's not. So I will talk about a few things and then we go to the main menu and I show you all the options and stuff. So yeah, as I said, it's a board game. It's not much more than a board game, but it's a board game. It's a decent board game. It's pretty cool, I think. They're planning on... Actually, no, I show you what is there right now, and then we'll talk about... Sorry for changing plans all the time, but we're leaving the match now. Going to the main menu, I show you what is there, and then we talk about what they're trying to achieve until release day. So, we have a tutorial, which is a single player... with some tooltips and stuff against 2 AI opponents. It's just a regular match though, but you get those tooltips and stuff. They are planning on having a more fleshed out single player experience, which will replace the tutorial, so it will be multiple missions in a sort of a campaign, which will teach you the multiple game mechanics, which is a cool idea. I'm not sure how fleshed out it will be, how long it will be, but there will be some single player campaign, which is cool. Most games, like a lot of games, don't have that, and I always blame them for them to be multiplayer focused. And this game is still multiplayer focused, but they're planning on no single player campaign. So that's good news in my opinion. Let's take a look at the option menu. The option menu is pretty okay. We don't have borderless window mode, but we have window on full screen. We can actually choose our second monitor if you go full screen, which is a cool option. Not a lot of games have that. It's better to have like a drop-down list for multiple screens and stuff, because someone could have 3 screens, for example. Not like that's really exceptional, but it happens. So you can choose resolution options. Not that many, I noticed, but I guess it should serve enough. You can turn hints on and off. That's the tutorial thingies. Tooltips. I'm not actually sure what this does. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this does, actually. No, I don't know. You separate out your sliders, and you can change the language as well, which is cool that you have 5 different languages. That's really nice. So the option menu is pretty decent. For a board game, you don't need like graphical options or stuff, because it's a board game. Really. Then you have the Gremlinopedia, where you can, I think, check all the cards and stuff. And yeah, you can check all the cards, exactly. So that's pretty cool as well. 130 cards apparently. I'm not sure if there are jail cards in here or the chaos cards. It's a little annoying that you can just click through them instead of like having a proper selection menu or a search or something. That needs to be improved. I just want to see if there are what is in here. The chaos cards in here. No, apparently I could have gone this way, I guess. So that's just a regular card. So that's not the J cards, not the misfortunes, not the chaos cards. That's just the regular cards. And then the meat of the game, the multiplayer. So the multiplayer, you can play a single player as well. You do that by creating a new multiplayer game and choosing bots instead of human and AI. Human AI, you can have any combinations of human and AI players, up to 6 players. You can choose the game type to be all welcome or ranked. There's a ranking system that, like right now, it's only this rank in the main menu, but they're they're planning on improving that and enhancing that and having a ladder and stuff. And I don't think they're planning on matchmaking, but they want to improve the ranking system. They did not specify the plans exactly, but they want to improve it, which is cool. Then you can choose the goal, score limit, time limit, turn limit, or chaos quest. I'm not 100% sure what chaos quest means. I tried it once, it didn't really tell me what to do to win the game or to end the game, but I think it has something to do with, like, obviously it has something to do with the chaos cards. My guess is that the game ends when all 6 chaos cards have been used or something. That's my guess anyway. And you can change what the target number is, obviously. Then you can make a turn limit. If that's obviously not important if you're playing against bots. When you're playing against other people, it might be a good idea to have one though, so people don't just go AFK. And you can turn on and off the chaos cards if you don't want them. So that's the options for the multiplayer or single player. If you just choose bots, obviously. So yeah, that's what is in there right now. So they're working, or they're planning on multiple things. As I said, the game is planned to be released in 6 months or so. And they're planning on improving the AI. The AI is pretty dumb right now, and then hopefully having multiple different AIs. One guy had the idea, like one of the devs, I'm not sure if they're gonna do that, but they had the idea like to have not just different difficulties, but different kind of AIs as well. For example, an AI that just tries to be bad, that just tries to be evil, like not bad, but evil, like tries to do all the bad things, not trying to win, but just make the life of everyone else miserable. Or an AI that targets just you. Like everything it does, it's against you, so you can play basically 1v5 or something like that. So there are some ideas. I'm not sure if they're going to do it, but they're planning on improving the AI certainly and have different difficulty levels and stuff like that. As I said, they're planning on improving the ranking system. They're going to implement a single player campaign. They want to complete or improve the UI as well, and obviously fix bugs and polish the game and stuff like that. I think not all sounds are in yet. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. I don't hear music right now. I'm not sure if there was music when I started it first time and just a bug that it disappeared now, or if there's no music in there yet. Obviously there's music planned because there's a music slider. There should be music. But that's probably going to be fixed at release. The game actually, so let's come to the important point on all of these games. I dodged it, which is so far, which is unusually for me when I make a video about a multiplayer focused game. Player base. So is there a player base? Well, right now there is actually. It's not huge, but like last time I checked, it was like 20 to 30 people online concurrently. So that's not big. But that's okay. I mean, that's probably not gonna last forever. Oh, I forgot one important thing. What I want to do as well, I want to implement a fully fleshed out tournament system. So for in-game tournaments, like a mechanic, like that you can just create tournaments and people can join and you can play the tournaments and stuff like that. They want to do that as well. Right now, I think they want to actually test this weekend or something. I don't know. So that's another thing they're working on. So that might actually keep the player base or maybe grow it. I don't know. As always with those games, if you want to play them multiplayer against some people you don't know, like they're not your friends you convinced to play the game with you, check out the player base yourself before buying. It's as simple as that. Go to SteamDB or Steam Charts or Steam Spy. Look for Gremlins Inc. and check the player base. Right now it seems like they have one. It's not big, obviously, but enough people to play. Like you could see, oops, that's not what I wanted. Wrong button. Yeah. Let me get out of here. As you can see, there are some match open. Yesterday there was like way more, like 20 or something. Well, maybe not 20, but 15 or something. So there are people playing it right now, which is good. Yeah, the game is good. It's not, like I said, it's not. I would say it's not my favorite board game ever. It's a good board game though, and if I would do a board game evening with my friends, I would play around it too. There's no physical version of the game though right now. They're thinking about making one when the game is finally released and stuff like that, but right now there isn't. It's a good board game. It's nothing exceptional, but it's just a board game. You have to be aware of that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just a board game. But as I said, they're working on a single player campaign, which is cool. So I'm starting repeating myself, aren't I? So let's actually sum it up here. So would I recommend it? Yeah, if you like what you see. I mean, it's decently implemented. As I said, if you want to play multiplayer, make sure you get friends or you check the player base first. Oh, by the way, there's no local multiplayer. You cannot play Hot Seat because they explained it, because they you cannot, like, you're not allowed to see the cards of the other players. So one guy would have to, like, it could only be one guy on the PC, and then when the other guy's turn starts, they have to swap, and the other one has to leave the room, basically, or turn around or whatever. So they did not bother implementing it because it would not be a fun experience anyway, in their opinion, which is understandable, I guess. So, but yeah, if you want to play it multiplayer, make sure you have friends, or you check the player base before purchasing. Maybe wait for full release, I would actually recommend, because it seems like they will add a bunch of cool stuff, hopefully. But maybe what you saw is enough for you right now as well. It's not that expensive either. Release price is $10, so that's okay, I guess. Yeah, I would kind of recommend it if you're interested in it. Like, it's not a full recommendation because it's not for everyone, but it's a decent game, I would say. So that's Gremlins Inc. I am TH Pine. Thanks all for watching. Sorry for repeating myself multiple times in this video. That just happens. So anyway, thanks all for I screw up all the endings of my videos. I don't know why. Thanks a lot for watching. Have fun and see you next time. It's not that hard, Pine. Just learn it.